Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Mixed Media Monday. I have a little project I want to do. So let's say hi and hugs to Barb, Phyllis, Gina, and Deanne. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, it has been a minute, but we are going to do some mosaics. And I think I might want something behind that so I can see what I'm doing. And I thought this would be a fun thing to do with some scraps. I'm just kind of looking to see what I've got in my scrap pile. Scraps or, oh, that one might work. This one. That one might work. And then I have my collage pages of digitals that I think will work for this too. Just kind of looking through here what I have. That one might be fun. That one might be fun. How about some of that? Okay. If we feel like we need more, we'll get more. Okay, so I have this little hexagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's right, isn't it? Hexagon. Have this little stamp, and so, or punch. So that's what we're gonna use. And I think what I might just do is I might try going ahead and doing all these papers at once. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's gonna do it. Maybe it'd like 2 together more, but then we're gonna just kind of line these up like so. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple at a time so I don't make it angry. Sorry, I kind of have to put that up to my face to see if I got it right. And then I was thinking we could go like that, and I can just cut off the extra. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing, and then I'll consolidate my punching a little bit. I'll put that one there and this one here. Yeah. Okay. We'll punch all along this side here. Kind of almost like a forgotten friend Friday in that this punch has been sitting in my punch bin, and I haven't used it as of late, so we're gonna remedy that right now. Okay. Oh, look how, yeah, that's what happens when you're trying to make them. Yeah, and then we'll look at this side in a minute here. Okay, so put that one there. Goes down there. I'm confusing myself a little bit. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. And blue, right? Has to be. Okay, and then okay. I need more. I need more. I'm gonna go around the edges. Don't feel like I need tons more, but I do need some more. So awkward doing this. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Oh, okay. Now this is going to be a little different because I think what I'm going to do is cut off this part because I want the text. I don't want just plain. So we'll just do that. Scrappy. Okay. Let's just go down this side. Okay, let's see if we have enough to finish this or if we need more. Okay, so Mr. Blue, you go there. Rose. Okay, and then blue. And then what? Rose. And then you, no? Pink. Pink, and then you. Oop. Wiggling those around. Okay, then down here, another blue. I must have another blue somewhere. Maybe not. How come I keep you? Oh, here's one. Okay, so you go here. You go here. And you go there. And then we need a pink over here. A pink there. And this is not supposed to be blue. It's supposed to be this. Okay, and then think this would be best with a blue. So I need 1, 2, 3 more blues. Out. Little dude, come out. There we go. On the floor. Okay, so there's one there then. Good grief. Doesn't want to come out. And then maybe one there. And then over here, 3 of these, I think. One there, and one there. Okay, so we're ready to start gluing, which is a little tricky in and of itself, just because just getting them on there. I'm going to put this row on first. Because it goes on the whole thing. I don't really want to get any glue on my green piece of paper. Should probably got some other sort of a better sort of drop paper for this, but that's okay. We'll get her. I'm gonna get her done. I am. Okay. I imagine you could do this with a circle punch too, or a square punch, but I do kind of love the hexagons. And of course, because it's me, this won't be perfect, but it'll be close enough. Okay. All right, so I'm going to try and just get down this side a little bit. Like that. And these, I want about right here. Just smushing it down on the black part. Try not to get too much on the green paper. I can always put a little more glue on if we need it later on the edge. Okay. All right, so now this side. I'm going to put this on first, I think, because it's the whole thing, and that's easy. this will be almost all of it. A lot of gluing, but when we cut them up, it'll be fun. I promise. Okay. It's just a little fun, different way to make a master board. It's like I better change glue pages here. We'll cut this one up so that you can see before we start the next one, but yeah, they're just so fun. Okay, so this one only about to there. Go right there. Okay. Not talking a lot, am I? Just had to concentrate on getting my little black space in between pretty close as I can. Okay, so we are nearly there. Let's get a good portion of him. Not quite at half. Okay. Oh, I'm sighing. It's been quite let's see. So this will be the Monday after I get back from retreat, and I've just had a hard time with so much going on getting videos done for the entirety of me being gone. But I'm gonna make it. I am, because that's how I roll. Yep, like that. Almost there, guys. And then we'll have fun. We'll have fun reveals. Okay, so you stick out there. Right here. Okay, last row. I ended up making the spaces a bit smaller than when I first laid it out, but that's okay. It'll be good. Might have to put some under there though, huh? So this goes here. Okay. And this one, yep, the whole thing fits. and then this one just a little over half. Okay, so there we have that. So now I just have to decide, do I want some down there? I think when I cut these off, I'll have partials that I can put on there. So let me set that aside and let's see how I can do here. Just doing it with the cutter. Okay. Got a little bit of the edge off. But now these can be put down at the bottom, I think. So we'll set those aside. And then this one. Got some good scraps here. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the scrappies off of there. Okay, and then this one. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna do that bottom and then we'll be able to cut her up. Okay, so this bottom right here, let's go that one there. Just go ahead and do it. One there. Okay, that one goes there, doesn't it? Okay, this one here. So tags, journal cards, pockets, kind of whatever you need in your stash, these can be used for. Okay, and then this one. Here. Okay, and I'm feeling like I'd like do that right there. Like that. Okay, and then we'll cut those off. Little scraps and scraps. And then this little guy we'll just cut off. Okay, so there's our piece. Now, I think this is 8.5. So 3. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is cut this at 6 inches tall for a tag. Okay. Okay, we'll do something with this in a minute. So then we're going to go 3 and 3. That'll give us 2 tags and kind of a long skinny tag. And then here, I'm going to go 4 1/4. And these can be journal cards, or they could be also a pocket on a page. Ooh, I really like it as a pocket. I think that's what we might do. Okay. So then it's just a matter of getting them into our shapes. So this one, I'm going to use my little cutter because it doesn't make a huge cut corner, just a little one. Okay, and then where's that skinny one? It's right here. Oops, needs a little more glue on that. Yeah, I thought the edges on some of them might need a little bit more. Okay. There's those. And then I think for the for these pockets, I think I want to put a little thumb notch in it. There. And maybe here, because I don't want to sacrifice the roses. And then I think what I'll do is round the top corners. I've got little corners all over me. I need to leave this out and remind myself that I need to, really do need to empty it. Okay, so we got 5 pieces out of that one. So that's really good. I think I'm going to just distress one just to show you what it'll look like afterwards. Let's just do this tag. Because I do feel like the distressing enhances it. Okay, so now what you have is a tag that you can write with a white pen on. How fun is that? Yeah, so I won't distress all the other ones. I'll do it off camera, but that is the idea. Okay, so we did that. Let's pick out some papers, different papers. Well, first off, these are extras. Let's clean up our mess here with these. You know, good to be tidy. Good to be tidy. Okay, so that's gonna go. And that's gonna go. And okay, and here. Okay, got some great scraps to use, don't we? Set those up there. You could use this as an embellishment on a page if you wanted to, on, for instance, a belly band. you know, put that on there and use it as a belly band. Have to cut some off. But that'd be cute, huh? I might do that. I'm going to set those together. Oh, whoops. I'm still doing this one. You're still doing this one, Gail. Especially when you've punched out evenly, which on this one I did not. So, yeah, so this one's all wonkadoodle, but that part's good. How far is 8.5? This might make it. I might save that one too. Okay, and this. Maybe what? I'm gonna start on this and little strip there. Thanks for crafting with me today, you guys. I'm so excited to have all the videos covering the time I'm gone. 'Cause after I do tomorrow's video, I need to pack my van. Just gonna do fabric stuff this time. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I was thinking one for like spring would be fun. So like this one. And I thought I'd use digitals. Maybe just all sorts of florals, maybe. These are all Roxy creations, but they're all florals and all good colors to use together. So this one might be all sorts of random. I don't know. That one, this one. Gonna have to reprint those, I guess. But let's use these. Let's use these because I can reprint them. Okay, they're all sort of different on the edges, aren't they? I didn't want to have to cut the white, but I'm going to have to. It's part of it. It's part of it. So at least on a few of them, I'll get this going. Somebody asked me why I don't print borderless, because I have not figured out how to do it. I just learned today from my son who's here. I just learned how to do two-sided without taking the paper out, but I don't know if it'll work. That's more of like a multi page document or something, so I'm not sure it's gonna work for me on digitals, but because usually, like if I'm using them for a journal, I'll print the front decorative and then print something just plain writable on the other side, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. You know, I guess that just goes to show you don't have to be super techie to do all this stuff. You find a way that works for you, and that's what you do. At least doing this, usually I do the edges, the white edges by hand, cutting them when I'm fussy cutting, but it is quicker this way. But usually if I'm at my desk here, I'm filming, and so this sort of, what would you call, necessary little clerical things I try not to do on camera, but every now and again, gotta do it. So I'm thinking maybe see if some of these might line up. Those two do. Let's actually line up. So let's do them all at once. Or both at once. We got a couple of flakes of snow today. Not many, just like really little flakes. Excuse me. Yeah, it was when my son was driving over, so I was like, oh, I hope it's not super stormy on the pass or anything. I'm going to say these line up, and we're going to just, yeah, see, these ones are different, but I can do all those together, so I'll do these together. Okay, now we're cooking. It's not like they have to be the same size because they're all going in a journal or something. They don't. I just want the patterns. So, if I cut a little more off of one than the other, it's not a big deal. No big whoop. Remember when people used to say that? No big whoop? Yeah, it's no big whoop. These are so pretty. I don't know which kit these are from of Rachel's, but I feel like these are from a newer one anyway. Not Christmas. Okay, so these ones, I just gotta take off a little more. Maybe one day I'll fiddle with this and see if I can figure out how to do this borderless. Okay. Okay. All right, did that. This is definitely a work session. You're seeing every part, aren't you? Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I'm going to get this whole thing done, but I want to do a good portion of it anyway. I think I'll use that. There's one that's a little different. Use that. Okay, so we'll go through 4 just regular pieces of paper. We'll see. Now, since these are all different patterns, when we put them on, we'll just decide what pleases our eye, you know? Let's see, I think I'll cut that off. One of these is not like the others. One's a different size, but we'll just get that evened off. Okay, those are kind of cool. I might set those aside. Might have to have a play with the leftovers, huh? Yeah, with all the different patterns on this paper, it might be kind of fun. even her up. Keep those. I can do one more line, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we have. Spitting them at myself here. Okay, so this one is done, but I'm thinking I can do this too. Maybe we'll see what we can do with these before we cut into anything else. Okay. Alrighty then, let's see what we have here. All right, let's see. So, do these up here. Maybe a little space at the top like that. I don't know. Look at those, were all from one cut, and they're just all very different. Maybe this one. Let's go over a little bit. Yeah, so see, that's not gonna allow. Oh, it's because I put them that way. They need to go tip up so that we can put one, you know, another row at that top part. Okay, well that just actually is perfect along the side. Okay, I'm just gonna grab them and see what we can do. Need something here, maybe this. I don't want that close to that. Maybe we'll put it over here. See what else we got here. Here's a kind of a yellow one. That one could be nice there. About that guy. Maybe that one. Light. Oh, those two are too close. So we'll put that one down there. One. That. And this one. Okay. Pretty, huh? I like it. All these different colors and stuff. Very fun. About there, and I'm going to put, nope, need something colorful there. That one. And this one maybe here. Well, anyway, you guys get the idea. It's just so fun. I don't know, we might have to finish this up tomorrow or something. Maybe I can get it glued down off camera and we can cut it up tomorrow. Let's see, what's today? Yeah, because I don't have another project started yet, so might be a good time to do it. Oh, this is super pretty. And one more kind of right here. Okay, and then on the sides, put that there. Put a little bit of, how about, nope, that's too close to that. How about this one? Like that, and then just need a couple more. Well, that was kind of more than enough, wasn't it? Don't want blue on there. How about that? Okay, how are we doing time-wise? Okay, we're almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this all glued, and then we'll cut it up tomorrow. I do think, though, I want just a little one up there, too. No. How about some blue right there? And some of this one right here. And what else do we have? We'll cut that little flower into pieces. How about this one? That'll be fine there. And then over here, what? How about this one? Yeah. Okay. So we've got it all down. I will glue that, and then our next video will be cutting that up. And I had one more I wanted to do on blue. So anyway, little fun ephemera project that results in some great pieces to use. So thanks everybody for being here. Have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.